Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. I think we are live on Facebook. Hello out there, everybody on Facebook Live. This is the Daily Antidote of Song Day 1000 continuing celebration. We had an incredible hour that went on for an hour and a half, I think. At noon today, it's on Facebook Live on the Facebook page in the live section. You can catch it if you missed it. It was pretty darn remarkable. I want to thank everybody for being here in this room on Facebook Live. The Daily Antidote song is brought to you by Carpe Diem Arts, and they are the magical nonprofit that's been keeping this magical program going. I'm going to say a quick hello to everybody who's in the room. Also, just a quick note before we start, we're singing today from sort of 3 to 4-ish. Hanging out a little bit for a little chat time. And then at 6 o'clock p.m., please feel free to come back into this room. My neighbors mowing their lawn. Everybody want to listen? Okay, thank you. So at 6 o'clock p.m., we're going to have another live broadcast, and we are going to have folks here in my house, Dan and Claudia Zanes, Lilo Gonzalez, Issei Barnwell, Jim Harkless. We're all going to sing for you from here, and I hope you'll enjoy. So that's just yet another, and maybe other people in the room who might actually be coming that I'm not sure of yet, so I'm not putting them on the spot. Okay. All right, I am going to say hello to Erin Geyer coming in from Brooklyn, except I think she's in Virginia today and is running our tech for us today. Erin is one of the right-hand folks on the Daily Antidote song. Andy Davis coming in from Brattleboro, Vermont. Great to see you. I believe has one of the magical songs of the day. Annie Patterson and Peter Blood, good to see both of you. Coming in from I'm not actually sure where, and you're going to have to tell us when we introduce you. Elise Witt coming in from Georgia. Great to see you today. Jaden running tech and Daily Antidote of Song assisting all the time every day, coming in from Maryland. Harold and Andrea Blackford coming in from Alexandria, Virginia, from Washington Rebels Jubilee Voices, dear friends. Charlotte Blake Alston, my co-godmother, and coming in from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, amazing human being. And I'm glad we're going to get to hear from her today. She hasn't been able to be with us for a while because she does all this crazy stuff with the Philadelphia Orchestra, and she's always going in three directions. Dr. Kim Harris coming in from, I think, a monastery. Super glad to have you with us today, Kim. Glad you're here and can't wait to hear from you. And Melanie Demore coming in from California. Glad to see you again, Melanie. And to all the folks in the room, Kevin in D.C., Mabel and Bob and the Bears, Best Dressed Bears in Massachusetts. Dory, nice to see you today, coming in from Rhode Island. Jim in New York City, great to see your face. Hi, Aloysius coming in from Western Mass. Becky in Vancouver. Hello to Alan Clark. I think you might be new to us today. Really glad you've made it here. Nice to see you. Hello to Trish in Victoria. Sheila in Florida. Pam, nice to have you with us today. Not sure where you're coming in from. Kevin Ennis. Reminding us that it's day 1000 part 2. Thank you, Kevin, coming in sadly from the hospital, but feeling better, we hear, and doing well, and we're really glad to see that. Susan in Ohio, glad to have you with us today. And Arlene in Rainy Berkeley, hello. And look at Susan's quilt. Wait, Susan, can you do that again? We got to give that a quick highlight. There we go. Susan made a quilt. Thank you, Susan. Susan is the incredible quilt maker who did the Daily Antidote Song 2-year quilt, which I was going to show earlier and forgot, but maybe we'll do it now. Leah in Illinois, nice to see you. And Bonnie in Boise, Idaho, hello. Fred in Silver Spring, Maryland. Hoda in British Columbia. Bob and Christiana in Maryland with the Day 1000 sign. Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State. Luda, maybe with Mark in Victoria, BC. Sarah in Texas. Martha in Oregon. Kathleen in Albuquerque, Annette in California, Anne in Maryland, Curly Tops 1 and 2, that's Willard and Leanna, I think, coming in from Vermont. Nice to see both of you. Hello, Carolyn Wolf, coming in from outside in Idaho. Looks very cozy and cold and warm in your cute hat. Hello to Carol in Connecticut. Nice to have you with us today. Also shouted out for her beautiful work on the Daily Antidote spreadsheet. Thank you, Ralph and Penny in Victoria, for being here today. Ruth in Birmingham, UK, glad to see you. Gosh, it must be getting pretty close to your actual New Year at this point. Hello to Kathy in Colorado, nice to see you. Kat Cox in Vermont, Jane in Texas, Dennis Donnelly coming in from Victoria, BC. Cindy Stark, nice to have you with us today. Storm in Massachusetts. Hello to folks who are still connecting to audio. Anna in Plymouth, Mass, nice to see you. Bob in Albany. Hoda in British Columbia, and folks up video, Janet and Kirsten, Jane, Caroline, Sandy in Western North Carolina, Susan in Seattle, Linda, Isabel, Field, Shari in New Hampshire, Lynn in Connecticut, Kathy, Hindi in Toronto, Robin Gilmore, BB resting eyes, I'm not sure what that says, Sarah, Julie, and Janet. Everybody, let's take a deep breath. We've already had one really outrageous, amazing party today, and it looks like we're about to begin another one. I'm so glad all of you are here. It's so exciting. We're going to get to hear lots more great music, I want to shout out everybody that has ever worked on this program in any way. This 1,000-day celebration is for you. And I'm going to open with, I think, Elise Witt, who is going to go first today, followed by Dr. Kim, I believe. No, Charlotte, and then Dr. Kim. Thanks, gang, and here we go.
Thank you so much. We've been celebrating these 1,000 days, but now I want to celebrate looking ahead and what the new year can bring. This is a song by Michael Hunter Oakes, and it's a wish for the new year. It's an easy one to sing. The chorus is a new year, a good year, a chance to start all over. A new year, a sweet year, a chance to bring us closer. So we'll get around to that a bunch, but here we go. And from the Aramaic, may this be the ground from which our new growth comes, because when we sing, new growth comes. May this be a year of love and kindness. May strangers come to be friends. May truth and compassion always guide us. Amen. Amen. May this be a year of hope and healing for all of those in need. May all of our deeds be a blessing. Amen. Amen. May this be a year of selfless giving. May this be a year of peace. And may we forgive and be forgiven. Amen. Amen. A new year, a good year, a chance to start all over. A new year, sweet, a sweet year, a chance to bring us closer, just like the Daily Antidote song does every year. Closer to the ones we love, a world that we can be proud of, long as there are stars above. There comes a new year, a good year, a sweet year. Amen. 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 Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Elise. That was so beautiful, so heartwarming, and a really lovely way to bring us into the new year. Next, we have the wonderful Charlotte Blake Alston coming in from Philadelphia. Thank you for being here.
Sure. Amen for sure to that sentiment that we just heard and shared. So I was just going to pop in and listen, but a song came to me. I thought of all the times the last few years when people have asked me, how am I? And I always say, if I can wake up, draw a breath, put a thought together, everything else is gravy. So that spirit of gratefulness has been more on my mind in these last few years. And so the song that just came to me was a song that I think many of us know. And that's I've got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart. So it's not typed in, so we can do it in this way. I'll sing the line and then you repeat it. Well, I'll sing it twice, each one. I got a couple verses that I've done myself as well. So I'll sing those and we'll repeat them. My voice has been kind of compromised, so I hope I can pitch this where everybody will be able to sing. I've got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart, down in my heart, down in my heart. I've got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart, down in my heart to stay. That verse, I've got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart, down in my heart. Thank you, Kim. Down in my heart, I've got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart, down in my heart to stay. I've got that peace, that passive understanding down in my heart, down in my heart, down in my heart. I've got that peace, that passive understanding down in my heart, down in my heart to stay. Again, I've got that peace, that passive understanding down in my heart, down in my heart, down in my heart. I've got that peace, that passive understanding down in my heart, down in my heart to stay. I've got kind words that I can choose to use down in my heart, down in my heart, down in my heart. I've got kind words that I can choose to use down in my heart, down in my heart to stay. Here we go all together. I've got kind words that I can choose to use down in my heart, down in my heart, down in my heart. I've got kind words that I can choose to use down in my heart, down in my heart to stay. I'll keep that spirit of gratefulness down in my heart, down in my heart, down in my heart. I'll keep that spirit of gratefulness down in my heart, down in my heart to stay. All together, I'll keep that spirit of gratefulness down in my heart, down in my heart, down in my heart. I'll keep that spirit of gratefulness down in my heart, down in my heart to stay. Joy, joy. I've got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart, down in my heart, down in my heart. I've got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart, down in our heart to stay. And hopefully, as we cross over this threshold into the new year, we spread that joy to everyone we meet. Thank you. Happy New Year.
Thank you so much, Charlotte. That's beautiful and the perfect song. I'm so glad that you were able to pop in and give us that quick song, because even a quick song from you, oh my gosh, we're lucky. All right, Joe, any idea who's got to go next? Who wants to go next? Throw a hand up. Of our artist,
Dr.
Dr. Kim. Dr. Kim, you're up. Take it away.
Oh, hello. And yes, I'm coming to you from the Carmelite Monastery in Towson, Maryland. And like I put in the chat, singing and praying and singing some more. And of course, we are still in the midst of Kwanzaa, happy Kwanzaa. And now I love those new words for joy, 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 joy. So when I get back to Philly, I'm going to be singing those words with my mom too. So yes, Kwanzaa. We're still in Kwanzaa, and today is Kuumba, which means creativity. So perfect day to be celebrating 1,000 days of the daily antidote of song. So this is how it goes. And some of you heard this one before, so if you know it, get going with it. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Oh yeah, celebrate. Yes, celebrate. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Yeah, we're still in Kwanzaa, 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 celebration. Yes, sing again. Oh, sing again. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Oh, yeah. Well, the first day of Kwanzaa, we call it Umoja. Unity, unity. Sing that with me now. The first day of Kwanzaa, we call it Umoja. unity, unity. I love that. The second day of Kwanzaa, kujichagulia, self-determination. Yes. How are you determining yourself for the coming year? The second day of Kwanzaa, kujichagulia, self-determination. Well, the third day of Kwanzaa, we call it Ujima, collective economics. Oh, I did that wrong, didn't I? All right, y'all, help me out. The third day of Kwanzaa, we call it Ujima, collective work and responsibility. Well, thanks for helping me get it right. Here we go. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Oh yeah, get those shoulders shaking now. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. All right, let's go on to the fourth day. The fourth day of Kwanzaa, we call it Ujama, cooperative economics. Don't get to sing that much in a song. The fourth day of Kwanzaa, we call it Ujama, cooperative economics. All right, we're coming to the fifth day, Nia. The fifth day of Kwanzaa, we call it Nia, purpose, purpose. I have a purpose. Yes, get your purpose together for the coming year. The fifth day of Kwanzaa, we call it Nia, purpose, purpose. I have a purpose. And now, of course, we're coming to the sixth day, which is where we are right now. Kuumba, creativity. Yes. The sixth day of Kwanzaa, we call it Kuumba, creativity, creativity. Oh, yeah, creativity. Do it again. The sixth day of Kwanzaa, we call it Kuumba, creativity, creativity. Oh, yeah, coming to the last day. The last day of Kwanzaa, we call it Imani. That's what we call faith. Here we go. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Oh, yeah, I see y'all shaking it out there. Yes. Kwanzaa, oh, Kwanzaa, celebration. Oh, yeah, get it going now. Now, Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Oh, yeah, I see you out there now. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Habari gani, Kuumba, happy Kwanzaa, everybody. Thanks so much. I can hang out for a little bit and then it'll be time for Vespers, you know. Thanks for the invite, Joe. Thank you.
Woohoo! Dr. Kim, thank you so much. That was absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for helping us to sing and celebrate Kwanzaa on our day 1000. It's absolutely perfect. And I'm going to shout at a couple more people who jumped into the room. We've got Kathy Bullock here coming in from Berea, Kentucky. Hello, Dr. Kathy B. And we've got David Roth here from Massachusetts. And I think we're at the point right now where the folks who had to go have gone. So I'm really open. Who in the room would like to go next? So we've got Harold and Andrea. We've got Dr. Kathy. We've got David Roth. Who's up for Andy Davis? You want to go next? All right. You're up.
I'd be happy to. It's a great
Perfect.
honor. It's a great honor to be here. What a great assortment of folks today. You've outdone yourself, Daily Antidote of Song. And I'm happy to be part of it. I'm up here in Vermont. We've had some snow. We've been skating. We've been skiing. We're even having a little contra dance tonight. Our town is sponsoring a family contra dance that we've not done much of over the last few years. But we're going to get together and try to celebrate and be together tonight early. I picked a song when I first heard this 1000th day. I was like, wow, let's see if I can find a song that has something to do with 1000. And I do have a bunch of counting songs, but the 1,000 version goes on a little bit too long. So, so although I don't think these 1,000 days have felt that long, have they, Joe? So all of a sudden, I thought of this wonderful English song that we sing at our public sings, our pub sings, called Thousands or More. And it comes from a very famous family of singers in England, the Copper family. And the Copper family is responsible for preserving a bunch of really great group public singing type of songs. And of course, in the olden times, they didn't have chat. So the songs just were built so that one could listen and learn and participate just by being there in the room with the singer. And this one works that way. And I'm not going to decode it for you. I'm just going to do it. And I think you'll understand where you can easily join in. There's always, it's not like a long chorus you have to learn. It's always just a short 4 syllables that you remember on each verse. And it's a beautiful song, I think, for this time of year. It talks about driving sorrows away, which means moving through that to a better time. It has a shout out to nature in the form of Phoebe, the sun. It talks about sort of the unimportance of needing a lot of money to be a happy, giving, successful person. It kind of casts that off as something that one shouldn't, is not necessary. And it also talks about the importance of family and friends. I will say for the purists out there, the original was Bottle and Friends. And I've changed it to Family and Friends because I like to sing that much better. And then, of course, I had to write a new verse for the Daily Antidote of Song. So how's my sound? Okay, good level, Aaron? Okay. Let's see. The time passes over more cheerful and gay since we've learned a new act to drive sorrows away. Sorrows away, sorrows away, sorrows away. Since we've learned a new act to drive sorrows away. Bright Phoebe awakens so high in the sky, with her red rosy cheeks and her sparkling eye. Sparkling eye, sparkling eye. Sparkling eye, with her red rosy cheeks and her sparkling eye. If you ask for my credit, you'll find I have none. With my family and friends, you will find me at home. Find me at home. Find me at home. Find me at home. With my family and friends, you will find me at home. Although I'm not rich, and although I'm not poor, I'm as happy as those that have thousands or more. Thousands or more, thousands or more, thousands or more. I'm as happy as those that's got thousands or more. The daily antidote is 1,000 days strong, like singing one endless and beautiful song. Beautiful song, beautiful song. Beautiful song, like singing one endless and beautiful song. The time passes over more cheerful and gay, since we've learned this new act to drive sorrows away. Sorrows away, sorrows away, sorrows away, since we've learned this new act to drive sorrows away. And singing is one of the ways we drive our sorrows away. And
Absolutely gorgeous. That is such a fantastic song, and that does drive our sorrows away.
I liked
All
watching you
right.
sing along there, Aaron.
That new verse is really, it fits right in there, doesn't it? And you did manage to work 1,000 in there.
I did.
That's pretty special. All right, next up, we are going to bounce it over to our dear friends, Annie and Peter. Take it away, you guys.
Hi, everybody. It's so good to see you all. Peter is getting over COVID, and I had it too, and so yeah, but he's well enough to play the fiddle with me on this next tune. We're going to do a song that we've been singing for a very long time. We put it in our first songbook, Rise Up Singing, and so we must have listened to this before 1988, or it wouldn't have gone in that songbook. We learned it from a recording of Kim Wallach, so shout out to Kim. But it was written by Alex and Ann Herman. It's called Ring in the New Year. And do you need me to put the words in the chat, or you got it? Okay. All right. Ring it in the new year. Ring it in the new year. Bells are ringing, bells are ringing, bells are ringing, bells are ringing. Peace and love throughout the new year. Peace and love throughout the new year. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. Ring in the new year. Ring in the new year. Bells are ringing, bells are ringing, bells are ringing, bells are ringing. Peace and joy throughout the new year. Peace and joy throughout the new year. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy, joy. Ring in the new year. Ring in the new year. Bells are ringing, bells are ringing, bells are ringing, bells are ringing. Peace and love throughout the new year. Peace and love throughout the new year. Joy, joy, joy. Joy, joy. One more time. Ring in the new year. Ring in the new year. Bells are ringing, bells are ringing, bells are ringing, bells are ringing. Just throughout the new year. peace and love throughout the new year. Joy, 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 joy.
I love that song. Annie and Peter, thank you so much. So
You're
that is
welcome.
so one of my all-time favorite songs that we do at our community sings, because we do it as a 4-part round. So it's all of those are, flowing on top of each other. So I was totally rounding with you and
Good.
like just wishing so much that we could like use Zoom to do like the 4-part. Was anybody else?
I knew this group would be doing that. I knew it,
Yeah,
It's such a good one.
it's such a good one, and it's just so it so has that sort of like crystal clear newness of the new year, and so like
I know, after all these years. I know.
Yeah.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad you guys were able to make it and bring that in. Shout out to Annie Patterson and Peter Blood, who are the force behind the Rise Up Singing Songbooks 1 and 2, both of which are right there on my piano and are amazing. And I know everyone in this room, okay, I'm going to guess everyone in this room has been affected by those songbooks. They've been such a piece of the folk culture in such a major way. Thanks again so much, Annie and Peter. It was great to have you with us today. And I think we're going to switch over to the magical Kathy B if she managed to stay in the room. Is she here? Can she unmute? Is she co-hosted? And can we spotlight her? She's way over there.
Hey, I'm here. Hello, everybody. Oh my good, happy New Year's Eve to you.
Woo-hoo!
This is so exciting. Yes, I'm just happy to be here with all of you. Sending love from Berea, Kentucky. And the one song I'll sing a little bit of it is not written down. You have to listen to me. Somebody might have already sang it. I feel like going on. I feel like going on. Though trials come on every hand, I feel like going on. Can you hear me okay? Then I feel like singing on. I feel like singing on. Though trials come on every hand, I feel like singing on. And that's what the Daily Antidote of Song has allowed us to do. We sing, I feel like living on. I feel like living on. Though trials come on every hand, I feel like singing on. I feel like going on, y'all. I'm so happy to keep on living on, yes. Gratitude, gratitude, that's what I feel. Gratitude for this day, this time, from in every part of my being.
And that's what we feel for you. Every time you're here, you and all of our other wonderful artists, we are so grateful to all of you. We couldn't do this without you, nor would we want to. It wouldn't be any fun to have the Daily Antidote of Song with no songs. I don't know what our antidote would even be. The daily antidote of staring at each other in silence. All right. Who's going to come next?
Power and love and just feeling the magic, y'all. 1,000. I've been going around saying 1,000 days. 1,000 days.
Can you whoop whoop us into 1,000 days?
Great good times. Come on. just saying.
There's a party going on around here. Woo! Thank you, Kathy B. So appreciate. Really, really appreciate you. And you have been, I shouted you out in the first round of Daily Antidoting today. You've been such a force of nature behind this. You were at some point in this program, you were the only other host besides me. And that went on for quite a long time. And you were like half of what made this program amazing. So thank you for all of that greatness. And let's see, I think we've got a few more folks who are going to sing in the room. Does anybody want to volunteer to go next? Otherwise, I shall pick someone. Okay, Andrea and Harold, you got it. You're up. Lots of love to you.
So we're gonna you will never guess what we've been doing while we've been listening. Anybody familiar with these? They are black-eyed peas. And in the South, as they say, it is tradition to eat black-eyed peas and some greens, collard greens if you can get them. There's not a collard green left in the DMV, so don't even try. Get some kale. And you have that for luck. But there's a quick story behind this, and then we're going to sing our song. Very quick, I promise. These are not just good luck. Back, as my grandmother would say, in slavery time, folks would celebrate during Christmas. Enslaved folks would celebrate because that's the only time they had off work. So what they would do is, in some traditions, they would go from house to house singing and shouting. And in other traditions, there was a big sort of party on the plantations, and they'd have what was called hog killing time. And we got the scraps, but we knew how to cook those scraps up. And one of the things we knew how to cook was to bring flavor to the collard greens and the black-eyed peas. And that was the root of Southern cooking. And when we put rice with this, we remember that the rice was carried by our enslaved ancestors coming from Africa. They would hide the rice seeds in their hair. So we eat these and not only think of good luck, but we remember our people and how far we've come. And we remember our history, and this is all part of American history. So we eat our black-eyed peas, our Hoppin' John. We gather family and friends, even on Zoom, and we share our traditions. And in our house, we celebrate Christmas for 12 days. Can't help it. As our ancestors did. And we remember, again, that message of gratitude. See, Christmas time was a bitter time for folks who were enslaved because the day after December 31st was hiring day. So if the master or the folks on the plantation had any debts, that was the day they would sell people to make up their debts. Can you imagine celebrating one day and then? But we don't have to do that anymore, thanks to the people who came before us, who liberated themselves, and who, with help of other people, got us freedom. That's why we still have to fight for freedom, because these are reminders of our past. They make us happy, they make us sad, but they give us the impetus to keep going. And one of the other things that African Americans love is nature. It protected us. It was something we live off of, foraging, things like that. So we're going to sing a song you probably know. It's called Go Tell It on the Mountain. And I think collard greens are delicious. Try them. You just will probably find them in the stores after next week, Ruth. But they're an American thing. But they're delicious. And we're going to sing Go Tell It on the Mountain. How's that for a segue? There's the words, and we better get started. Okay, let's go. Ready? Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born.
While shepherds kept there watching o'er thousand flocks by night, behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. Go tell it on the mountain, over
tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. The shepherds feared and trembled when lo above the earth rang out that angel chorus that hailed our Savior's birth. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Go tell it on the mountains, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountains that Jesus Christ is born. Woo! And remember, in 2023, go tell it on the mountains. Tell your story. Tell your truth. Tell your traditions. Let the world know who you are. Happy New Year, everyone.
Thank you so much, Andrea and Harold. That was tremendous and so beautiful and moving to hear harmony singing. It's just gorgeous. And I saw some people also expressing their love for collard greens. So thanks for sharing that bit of history too. It's super fun, and I hope everybody will go tell it on the mountain, whatever they need to share from their hearts. So I think next we have one Mr. David Roth coming forward to share a song, wherever he is. I see him.
Hey, can I throw in one thing? Because, like, I'm sorry, but Andrea and Harold, like, your whole go tell your story thing reminds me that I completely forgot to announce in the prior session that the Daily Antidote of Song actually has a StoryCorps page. We're going to get that link in the chat for you. Talk about telling your stories, right? Like, so one of our things in this room is that every single one of us is really what's making this up, right? It's not just the artists, it's not just the donors, it's not just the people who are running it. It's like every single one of us. And so exactly, go tell your story. We've even made the location for you to do it. It's as simple as easy as pie. You can do it on an app on your phone. I know there's a few folks in this room. Bonnie and her 103-year-old mother did one, which is like crazy good, and you got to listen to it. Willard did one with his mom. Willard did one with his dad. And I'm going to so encourage everyone now, as we're starting through our next 1,000 days, to please go to the StoryCorps website, add your story. You can do it right from home. You can do it with somebody who lives somewhere else. You don't have to be with them. It's pretty darn amazing. Andrea and Harold, you've given me such a great idea, because as it turns out, you mentioned earlier that you didn't sing with each other much before the Daily Antidote. And now you even can like talk to each other and like do a StoryCorps story together. All right. I love you guys. Thank you. That was beautiful. Jaden, I'm going to kick it back to you. I'm sorry you were introing somebody.
Oh, yeah. No, that is such a good reminder. StoryCorps is awesome, and we're really excited about it. I think David Roth, if he's ready, should sing a song.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right, that sounds good. Well, I got to tell you, I started soprano, alto, tenor, bass, SATB in third grade in chorus all the way through college, and singing along with Harold's bass there was just delightful. Delightful. Going back to my older material, I wrote this about noon today. I'm not even sure how it goes. Let's try. How does she do it? How does Joe come up with this cosmic math? The 1,000th song on New Year's Eve. I guess that we're on the same path. A path to love, respect, and grace. A path of peace and care. Thank you, Daily Antidote of Song, for always being there. Thank you, Daily Antidote of Song, for always being there. A path to love, respect, and grace. A path of peace and care. That's
path
it.
for peace.
Yeah.
And
So
care.
let's see if this works. Yes, I've put the words in the chat. It's a short song. Maybe we can all try to sing it together and hone in on the melody. All right. So, and yeah, when we get together in a real room, Dr. Bullock, singing,
David is a thing, baby. It's a thing.
it's happening.
Yes.
All right, you guys, look in the chat and make up the melody as we go, just like I did. How does she do it? How does our Joe come up with this cosmic math? The 1000th song on New Year's Eve. I guess that we're on the same path. A path to love, respect, and grace. A path of peace and care. Thank you, Daily Antidote of Song, for always being there. Thank you, Daily Antidote of Song, for always being there. A path to love, respect, and grace. A path of peace and care. Chorus repeats. Thank you, Daily Antidote of Song, for always being there. A path to love, respect, and grace. A path of peace and care.
A path for love, respect, and grace. A path for always being there. A path of love, respect, and grace. For always being there. David, you did it again. Again!
I'm just going to write them. You sing them, okay?
Faith, respect, and grace. Always being there. Melanie, you're here somewhere. You should sing this. Path of grace, respect, and grace. Always being there. Where is she? I saw Melanie. Sing.
Grace, respect, and grace, and always, always being there.
Yes. I see the rest of y'all on there. I've been calling y'all's name. Jennifer, I see you, girl.
Come on, JJ.
Jennifer.
Melody, respect, and love for always being there.
Woo! Who else? Come on. I can't see the rest of y'all.
A path to love, respect, and grace for always, always being there.
Woo!
David, what you have done, brother, what you have done.
I knew it. Every time he does it, it's over.
He does it again.
Who else? He does it again. Who else? Come on. I see you. Come on. I'm looking for you.
Kathy will call you out. She will call you out. Come on now.
Is Kim still here? She's gone.
Yeah, Kim had to go. She has some Vespers, I think, at the monastery. David Roth, that was remarkable. And how do you like the little surprise of having the addition of an amazing body of singers, just bringing it in all these different ways? I mean, can't believe it. Yeah, I'm.
That's what we do. We get together. That's what happens. Dennis, you want to chime in? I see Dennis over there, and I see Harold.
Yeah, let's go, Dennis. We need to give Dennis an unmute. And how about Andy Davis? We're not really sure how many folks here actually want
to. The words, like a path of love, a path. Well, where's my key again? Kathy, give me a key. Path of love, respect, and care for always being there. That was the soprano. A path of love, respect, and care for always being there. Here's the tenor. A path of love, respect, and care for always being there. Here's the alto. A path of love, respect, and care for always being there. Always being there. Soprano. Tenor has the third, and the soprano and the alto. And here's the bass. An old path of love, respect, and care for always being there. All right.
Yes, yes,
It's a natural,
yes,
David. It's a
yes. We
natural.
got that.
I
Get the
wish I'd
verses
had
going there,
this.
Dave. Get the
I wish
verses
I'd
ready.
had this song, David, when I was teaching in the schools. Maybe just change a little bit, or the Daily Antidote reference, because it's very universal.
Yes.
A path to love, respect, and grace. A path to peace and care. A path to love, respect, and grace. A path to peace and care. Such a powerful message to guide us on our way.
It's the theme, y'all.
Yeah, guys, I think we need to just like record the whole. Yeah. Right?
Everybody unmute.
With all of the different voices. Every voice will sing a part to it. We'll just have it ongoing. Yes, yes. Yes.
So I
Done
think
good,
it
David.
actually,
as usual.
yeah, David, that was remarkable. And I actually saw other people besides me crying. So that's nice because the whole first time, the only person I saw was me crying. So I think that actually
Oh, no.
segues. We had more tears. Oh, good. I would like to just segue quickly into a message that I got from an artist, a text message after we got out the last time, someone who was in the room with us who texted me, I'd be happy to volunteer time to create a compilation album to raise money for the Daily Antidote of Song. As many artists who want to donate a track, we could easily compile it, sell it on Bandcamp and on your website. So really that's the kind of stuff that just comes out of like, right? It's like somebody actually asked me, when you started this program, did you know that the Daily Antidote was going to fall, the 1,000th day was going to fall on New Year's Eve? I was like, I didn't know anything when we started the Daily Antidote, right? Never mind that I could have actually crafted something like that. What I know now feels like there are so many miracles in the world that I never would have guessed, right? And they just come out again and again in this room. I want to thank everybody for being here. Can you all please give yourselves a huge round of applause? And we do have a couple more folks in the room who I'm not sure if they want to share or not share. Jennifer Johns, I'm not sure if you wanted to pop in with anything, or if you're just here listening, please feel free to unmute and say whatever it is you might like, or sing whatever you might like.
Hi. There's just a little tiny section of a song called Ain't Gonna Give Up that I wrote many, many moons ago. And so it's very simple. I'll just sing it. It just goes, we have it all and we ain't gonna give up. Still standing tall and we ain't gonna give it up. We have it all and we ain't gonna give up. Still standing tall and we ain't gonna give it up. Ain't gonna give it up. That's it. Okay? So should we do it again? Should we do that again? It's really easy to jump on. We have it all and we ain't gonna give up. Still standing tall and we ain't gonna give it up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have it all and we ain't gonna give up. Still standing tall and we ain't gonna give it up. Same thing again. We have it all and we ain't gonna give up. Still standing tall and we ain't gonna give it up. One more line. Ain't gonna give it up. That's it. Should we do it one more time? Lots of joy. Okay, lots of joy. I can see some people bopping. I can see some people moving. If you want to do that, let's do it. Let's feel the joy in the air. Okay, 2, 3, 4. We have it all and we ain't gonna give up. Still standing tall and we ain't gonna give it up. Same thing again. We have it all and we ain't gonna give up. Still standing tall, and we ain't gonna give it up. One more line, ain't gonna give it up. Boom. That's it. Thank you.
Whoa, thank you.
Pleasure.
That was so remarkable. Thank you so much. I'm so moved. You guys have all brought such beauty to this room today and so much joy. My heart is so full. I don't know if there's anybody else here who's still singing anything else. Kathy B, you want to pop yourself back on and ask anybody if they're in the room? I'm gonna look while you talk.
No, I can't see. I'm just going, ain't gonna give it up. Ain't gonna give it up. No,
I with you, Kathy. I pulled up my sticks just when Sister was killing it.
I know, Melanie, I know.
Ain't gonna give it up. Ain't gonna give it up. I'm sorry, I just had to go there, JJ.
No. I think we should put Melanie, Kathy B, and Jennifer up on the screen here at the same time. We should unmute all three of them and just see what the heck happens. Who's in? It's me. Let's do it. We're spotlighting you guys. You guys are all unmuted. Somebody's gonna have to give a key.
No, but we can't sing at the same time. Zoom won't let us do that.
We might be able to figure it out. You never know.
I don't know.
Yep. Every once in a while it works. Go.
Kathy, give us a clue.
Ain't gonna give it up. Ain't gonna give it up. Ain't gonna give it up. What?
Ain't gonna give it up. No. Ain't gonna give it up.
Ain't gonna give it up.
We have it all.
Have it all.
Have it all.
Still standing tall. We ain't gonna give it up.
Ain't gonna give it up.
We have it all, and we ain't gonna give up.
Ain't gonna give up.
Still standing tall. We ain't gonna give it up.
I'm just saying.
Ain't gonna give it up.
Ain't gonna give it up.
Ain't gonna give it up.
No.
Ain't gonna give it up. Ain't gonna give it up. Ain't gonna give it up.
No.
Ain't gonna give it up.
No. No. Ain't gonna give it up.
It's like being around the kitchen table, you know.
That's the thing, Melanie. That's what it is. Get the pot, get the spoon, baby.
Who's making the cornbread?
Okay. That was truly amazing.
Stop now, I'm on peanut.
Yeah, that was so incredible. Thank you, gang. Thank you for bringing us to your kitchen table. Thank you, David Roth, for writing a special song right on the day of the Daily Antidote 1000. Like, you actually wrote that song an hour ago. I believe that 1000% to be true. Andrea and Harold, thank you so much for that. Andy Davis, thank you so much. If we wanted to get really crazy, now we tag and spotlight all our artists and just let them all just sing. You could all sing a different song, but all at the same time. We'll just see what happens, but maybe we won't try that since that's okay. I think we've gotten everybody. Lilo Gonzalez did pop in, but I think he was having tech problems. So somebody just let me know if he's managed to get back in again. But Lilo is actually going to be in my living room tonight, so you're still going to get to hear from Lilo. We are running not to 4:30 yet, but running close. So I think it's a good idea if we just look, if anybody in the room was up. Wait a minute, Christiana, do you have a song? All right, Aaron's going to co-host you, and then you should be able to unmute. Christiana is a jazz singer from Rockville, Maryland, who's been coming into this room since forever, and she's just, Christiana, you're up. You're amazing.
And Bob is here on his bongos the whole time too. So
perfect.
It's a song that I learned back in Germany when I was in high school, and I probably sang it 1,000 times and more. And you all know it, Pete Seeger's "If I Had a Hammer." So right now we do have a hammer and the bell of freedom and a song of justice. Let's all sing it.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, if I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out danger, I'd hammer out longing, I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. Ooh, if I had a bell, the morning, I'd ring it in the evening. All over this land, I'd ring out danger, I'd ring out warning, I'd ring out love between my brothers and my sisters. All over this land. Ooh, if I had a song, I'd sing it in the morning, I'd sing it in the evening. All over this world, I'd sing out danger, I'd sing out a warning, I'd sing out love between my brothers and my sisters. All over this land. Ooh, but I got a song, and I got a bell, and I got a song to sing all over this land. It's a hammer of justice, it's a bell of freedom, it's a song about love between my brothers and my sisters. All over this land. It's a hammer of justice, it's a bell of freedom, it's a song about love between my brothers and my sisters. All over this land. Yeah.
Woo! Okay, that was amazing. Thank you so much. I think, yeah, I'm not really going to make you guys do it, but that time we could put like David Roth up. I saw him jamming away. I saw Ralph and Victoria. I see that Ralph knows that song and he was jamming away. And we're so glad, Ralph, that that one actually was a song that like moved you to be moving away over there. And who else was jamming on that? Andy Davis was at the piano knocking it up. And so anyway, that was, oh, and Annie Patterson was over there on her guitar. And Kathy B's always doing it. So Kathy B doesn't never not do that. I can see. All right, guys, that was really beautiful. Thank you, Bob and Christiana, for bringing that to us. Everybody, is there anybody else?
To share with the kids.
Say it again.
It's a wonderful song to share with the kids, with tweens and teens. It's just empowering. I remember it was for me at that age.
That's really, really nice. We had Peggy Seeger in the room yesterday singing her own brand of fun and activism. Pete Seeger obviously was a world changer, just like Peggy has been. And there's lots of folks in this room also who are making a difference one day at a time. And I'm really grateful for all of you. I'm looking around to see if there's anybody else in the room who was scheduled to share and that I've missed, and or if there are any other song leaders in the room who wanted to share that I am not calling on. And otherwise, Kathy B, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe you want to just play us a little bit out of the room or something. And well, if you want.
Well, you know, Joe, what I've been thinking is I wanted to hear David's song again to as we go out, because of the power of, you know, especially for us for the Daily Antidote, if that's okay.
Beautiful. Thank you.
I would love to hear it, to sing us out. That means unmute, David. You're still muted.
There we go. You got me now? Okay. Now. I think I actually put them in the chat this time. So here goes something. I might have changed them a little bit since this older version. So bear with me. What a joy to be with you all. How does she do it? How does our Joe come up with this cosmic math? 1,000th song on New Year's Eve. I guess that we're on the same path. A path to love, respect, and grace. A path of peace and care. Thank you, Daily Antidote of Song, for always being there. Chorus. Thank you, Daily Antidote of Song, for always being there. A path of love, respect, and grace, a path of peace and care. Thank you, daily antidote of song, for always being there. A path to love, respect, and grace, a path of peace and care. I'll work on it.
You've done good, David. Thank you so much. That was really great. Kathy B, thank you so much for thinking to ask for that again. What a perfect way to close our second time of singing together today. So yeah, look, there's more people crying now. I'm not going to name you, but I see it. Thank you, David, for making us cry because we all needed that. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here today. So, you know, it's not really a usual thing for the Daily Antidote to actually roll to a close sooner than we had said. But I'm kind of feeling like I could use the extra 10 minutes to get ready for tonight's festivities. So if it's okay with everybody, I think we'll go ahead and we'll say our goodbyes and invite everybody to come back here again. Same link, 6 p.m. tonight. We're going to have a house full of people over here singing. I think it's going to be beautiful. And I'm so glad all of you are going to be able to join me there. I wish, of course, that David Roth and Annie Patterson and Peter Blood and Kathy Bullock and Aaron Geyer and Melanie DeMore and Harold and Andrea Blackford and Andy Davis and Christiana and Bob and whoever else I'm forgetting who's in this room who's been singing with us, Lilo Gonzalez. Well, Lilo is going to be here. I wish all of you guys could be here in person. And of course, everyone in this room. It would be a big bunch of people to fit in my living room, but I wish you could all come, Susan and Sheila and Bob and Christiana and Fred and everybody. But we'll hope for that bus someday, the Daily Antidote bus. Can everybody please say 1,000 days? 1,000 days. Right, you know what? I'm actually going to do the thing where we're going to... All right, watch this. We're going to all unmute. We're going to all shout and scream 1,000 days, and then we're going to mute you all. Everybody go. 1,000 days. Do it up.
1,000
days.
1,000 days.
1,000 days.
1,000 days. 1,000 more to come. Every night.
Which doggy's coming? Which doggy's coming? 1,000 days old.
Thank you, Joe.
Guys, so much. That was awesome. All right. I am so excited and happy that I'm going to get to see a lot of you again in another little while. I believe in addition to all those folks I've been mentioning that Jaden herself is also going to be here in the room with us. So see you all in another, let's see, like, what is it, 2 hours and 15 minutes? No, that's not right. Never mind the math. See you guys all.
An hour and 45.
Thank you, Aaron, our mathematician. I'm going to actually also shout out again, Busy Graham, Carpe Diem Arts, Diane Dowling, Katie Abadou, Anna Alter. Guys, help me out. Who am I missing? Denise Jones. Did I say Diane Dowling, who does all the numbers? That's because when I try to add things, I come up with all the wrong numbers. I want to shout out everybody at Carpe Diem Arts, the team that's making this happen. Thank you again to everybody for being here. Anybody who's watching on Facebook Live, you're always welcome to join us here. The link is on the Carpe Diem Arts page. We have an e-news. You can sign up for it on our page, and we hope we'll see you again at 6 o'clock and tomorrow and all of the tomorrows to come. So thank you so much, everybody. And I'm going to say, Kathy Bullock, do you want to do the goodbyes? Because, like, I've been talking a lot today.
Oh, Joe, we just love you. Y'all give it up for Joe. Oh, my God. Joe. This would not have been possible without you as a fearless leader and all of the team. But thank you from the bottom of my heart for bringing love and grace and miracles daily to us. 1,000. Okay. So see you later on, Bob and Christiana. Thank you so much. Loved your song. Andy, my friend and proud of bro, thank you so much. Ann Patterson, Jammin, thank you so much. Sue, Sean, thank you. David, you did it again. Oh my God, love and grace for always being there. Lord, that was the wrong key, but it's all right. I love it. Hold on, see you later. Thank you so much. It'll be New Year's for you before us. And Jennifer, girl, I'm so happy to see you. My friend Jaden, thank you for your expertise in your tech, baby, doing your thing. And in Silver Spring, thank you. The Curly Tops, Donna, Curly Tops of Willie, Indiana. Happy New Year to you. Love you much. Lynn, thank you so much. Susan in Seattle, thank you, my dear. Aaron, phenomenal as usual, baby. Bringing it. Thank you. Joe, I can't say enough about my girl, Joe. That's my girl. That's all. 1,000. Carolyn, keeping us in line in so many ways. Have you enhanced us, enhanced our knowledge, and do who you do. Be who you be. Y'all, be who you be. Okay, let me stop. But I do appreciate you, Carolyn. Sarah in Texas, thank you for joining us as usual. Kathy in Colorado, thank you so much. Jane in Texas, looks like a halo, that wreath above you. Storm, my man, Storm, bringing the hats, bringing Storm. There's only one, yes. And Bob gets to thank you so much. Sheila in Florida, thank you for joining us. Bonnie, oh, you have such a beautiful smile. In Boise, the Bradfords, the Blackford, thank you so much. Phenomenal. You teach us and we sing and enjoy this appreciation. Kevin in DC, thank you so much. Oh, I want to hear that flute for real. I just imagine I was a flute player once in a while. So I hear it already in my head. We'll do it. Mabel and the Bears, Massachusetts is not right unless we have the Bears with us, as well as you, of course. Thank you so much. Jim in New York, thank you for joining us today. Aloysius in Westford, always good to see you. Martha, hey, that's a beautiful red tapestry behind you. Oh my goodness. Susan, always with the beautiful colors behind you. So happy to see you. Yes, baby, 1,000. Oh, that's a beautiful, it's like a quilt. Wow, that's gorgeous. Did you do that yourself? Whoa, did y'all see that? Oh my
She's our quilting expert.
Oh my God. When I grow up, I'm gonna be just like her. I'm coming, I need some lessons. So I'll be coming to you. Should be locking the door.
All right, wait. You all just reminded me that I said I was going to show the quilt that she made for our second birthday, and I totally forgot. So now I'm going to stand on my bed in my study, and I'm going to show
Field trip.
Field trip. Get on the bus. Get on the bus.
Which way? Which way? There we go. Okay. Can you guys see this?
Where
this
are you? I can't find you. Where?
Oh, yeah. Aaron, can you
spotlighted?
Let's see.
Kathy B, can you see me? Go to your speaker view.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Right? This is a quilt. I'm going to see if I can do this while I'm holding it. Like there's squares.
Then I'm going to unspotlight you just so we can see the quilt bigger for a second. Okay.
Kathy B.
Wow.
Maybe I should maybe I'm going to wait. I'm going to get myself in the right view so that I can do this.
You're right. You're in there.
So Kathy B, you're in here.
Oh my.
Has a square.
There I am. Oh my God.
There's Aaron and Jaden's over here.
Goodness.
And Busy and Joe over there in that corner. And look, here's our legends: Ella Jenkins, Cy Khan, Issei Barnwell, Peggy Seeger. A square for the people that we lost during the first couple of years when we were together, who had sung with us and then were no longer with us. And just all of the amazing journeys that we went on. So Susan G, the magical quilt maker, giving you lots of hugs and love and thank you for everything you've done for this incredible Daily Antidote project.
Phenomenal. Thank you so much, Susan G. Oh, wow. That was just fabulous.
I called it her pandemic project about a pandemic project. There you go.
Wow.
All right, Kathy B, I'm sorry I interrupted you.
That's okay. I just say thanks to seeing Martha and Arlene in rainy Berkeley, California, with all of your beautiful decorations behind you. Arlene, thank you. Thank you, Nancy, with the beautiful cow. Thank you, Leah in Illinois, Fred in Silver Spring. Hey, Kathleen in Albuquerque, beautiful. And then in California, Penny and Ralph in Victoria. You look so relaxed there. Ruth in Birmingham. I need to bring you some collards, girl, so you could taste a little taste of it. I'll just have to do that next time. Cricket, good to see you. Archie, with your Santa hat on, or maybe just as red and white. It's beautiful. Dan and Viviana, thanks. And Dennis, of course. It's a delight to see you again and have you just bring what you bring all the time. Pam, so happy to see you, Pam. Thank you for joining us. Kevin, hanging in there. Part 2, every day. hoping that you continue on your road of healing. Yes, Kevin, good to see you always. Kathy in Virginia, I see your beautiful smiling eyes. Thank you. Alan, hey, well, I'm glad you joined us. And Carolyn in DC, hey, oh, I love what you have on your head. Looks like roses or flowers there. Ooh la la. Becky, I see her. Becky's oh, that is you. I thought it was the video, but that's the real Becky. Thanks. Kat, thanks. In Vermont, I see your lights. Oh, it's festive. Carol in Connecticut. Thank you, Carol. Hey, Kate in Charlottesville. Always good to see you. And Gary, look at the hat. Gary, you looking spiffy there with that hat on in Massachusetts. Sarah, good to see you. I think that's Sarah's video. And Hindi, Christiana, Isabel, and Jamie have their videos on. So we're hoping the best for everybody as we move into 2023 on our 1000th day. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Kathy B. Thanks for jumping in and for being part of this. I think you got everybody, but if you didn't get goodbye, make sure you just wave to us and we'll goodbye you. And I don't know if that's Jennifer John's mommy right there, but I'm going to say goodbye to Jennifer John's mommy. Goodbye, mommy. Thank you for being here in this room. It's been so much fun.
Yes, thanks, Mom. Yes, thank you.
And Alan Clark, I think, is new to us today, maybe, or maybe he's been coming in on Facebook, but we're glad you joined us today, too. We're going to shout out a nice goodbye. Anybody that we missed, this is your chance to wave at us. Going once, going twice. Looks like we got everybody. Okay, I want to, oh, wait, I just saw somebody waving. Going once, going twice. Wave again if I missed you. And, okay, I'm sorry, but if I missed you, I'm missing you again. All right, but we'll hang in there. If you didn't get goodbye, stick in the room. All right, we're going to say goodbye to everybody on Facebook. Gang, can you all help me wave goodbye to Facebook? Facebook, we can't wait to see you at 6 p.m. Eastern time for some more singing.